What's the word, people? It's your boy Jmuny89boi here with the Dark Souls 3 review. And for this being one of the most hardest and unique games I've played this year so far, not bad.
I'm fucked up, homie, you fucked up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright.
Story. Dark Souls 3 story is actually a lot more simpler than the Dark Souls 3 community made me think it is. You're basically just returning the Lords of Cinder to their throne. You'll be going around the entire area, kingdom and all that bullshit, whatever the fuck it's called. I really don't care for real. Fighting all types of enemies. You'll counter Lord of Cinder. You'll kill them. You'll place them in their throne. And yeah, it's really not much to it. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more to it, but to do that, you would have to research the game and, you know, play Dark Souls 1 and 2, which I won't take off because I didn't play the other ones, and to be honest, it's not really fair to the game. But unless it's a game where like every installment is different from its predecessor, like Far Cry, you really shouldn't be playing this game unless you play Dark Souls 1 and 2 first. Gameplay. Dark Souls 3 is a third-person open world. Is it an open world? I feel like it's an open world. I mean, you can pretty much go anywhere you want. But I guess it is the open world. But yeah, it's a third person, we're gonna call it an open world game for now, RPG, where you'll be going around a whole bunch of areas fighting all types of enemies that will whoop your ass, encountering all type of environment hazards, and they will whoop your ass and mop the floor with you if your ass is not prepared. And to make sure your ass is prepared, you better go to the motherfucking shops and get all these damn items that your ass is gonna need, because some of the bosses and some of the enemies are weak to some of the elements that these items can do to your weapon. So you really want to make sure you check that shit out. It won't make the game easier for you, but it won't make it as hard for you, put it like that. But yeah, the game also has a PvP and co-op aspect where you can invade, or other players can invade your world. You can duke it out with them, or you can co-op the game with your friend if you want to, which I actually like that, because, and I was actually surprised to see it, because I'm like, a game that's, you know, marketed to be so hard, I was surprised if it had an aspect where you can actually play with other players. Likes. The game is very challenging and the game is very rewarding. I don't know what it is about this game, but that moment that you defeat a boss that you've been struggling on for a while, you just get that sense of just excitement and accomplishment that not too many games can make you feel these days. Well, at least not for me, not in a while. I can describe this game kind of like how the gaming ethos described it. It's like a strict teacher. It wants you to pass, but it's not just going to hand the AI to you. You have to work for it hard. Dislikes. The PvP aspect in this game needs some work. Sometimes I'll find myself getting hit like 10 feet away from the opponent, and that just doesn't make any sense. It's weird because when I play with my friends, it works perfectly fine. Somebody get back to me on that. Speaking with playing with your friends, I don't like the way that you have to play with your friends. They have to put a sign down, you have to be embered, you have to find the sign and then summon them. Why can't I just invite them into my world? I don't know, maybe Front Software just likes to be petty like that, but in my opinion, that is bad game design and it's just annoying to me. What else? Oh yeah, the community in this game is definitely one of the worst I've ever been in. Remember my Life is Strange review when I said that there's some of the best communities out there, because they're not a bunch of self-entitled assholes that act like they're better than you because they played the game longer than you. Yeah, the Dark Souls community is the exact opposite of that. Don't you dare ask for any help in this game, because they will insult you, call you a casual, act like they're winning a Nobel Prize if they be the biggest asshole. I don't know, but in my opinion, yeah, the Dark Souls community is probably one of the most toxic fan bases in this entire gaming community, and I advise anyone who's new to Dark Souls to stay away from them. Verdict. In my opinion, Dark Souls 3 is one of the best games of this entire year. It's actually one of my favorite games of all time, and it's one of the most unique games that I ever played, and I'll gladly give this game a 10 out of 10. This is definitely probably one of the best games that I've played this year, and it would definitely be in my top 3 of my top 10 games of 2016 list. So yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend you get this game at full price. I mean, shit, I got it for $40, and it might be $40 on disc, but if you could only get it at $60, sis, in my opinion, it's still enough content. It's co-op with friends, it's PvP, it's a challenge, a story. You notice how I didn't show any bosses. I really didn't want to spoil it, but if you've been watching my videos, which I know probably barely anyone has been, but if you have, then you know you've seen some bosses that I struggle with. So yeah, what the hell are you waiting for? If you want a challenge, if you've been interested in this game but you never really too sure if you should get this game, if you stumbled upon my review, you can go ahead and give this game a try. It's definitely very challenging. And yeah, if you are gonna get this game though, I highly recommend you stay away from the community. Granted, there are some cool people, like the one person who helped me out with this game and the person who helped me out with Ponce Sullivan, but yeah, yeah, stay away from the community. In my opinion, I recommend you play with a friend who already has the game, or play with somebody who knows about this game that you're cool with. And yeah, but yeah, the community is toxic as hell. But this game did get me interested in trying out Bloodborne on the PlayStation 4, so I'll definitely look into that. I'm gonna wrap this review up. This been your boy Jmuny89boi. I'm out this bitch. Peace.
Okay, now love to all the teachers that said I wouldn't be shit. Love to local rappers that said I wouldn't be shit. Love to all the girls that took my kindness for a weakness. I made it through the pain. All of y'all deserve to see this. Just to